Ever wondered how Nutella came to be? Well, let me tell you about a young boy named Michele Ferrero from Italy. He's the one who started it all with a small bakery in Italy. That's where Michele began his journey. But guess what? It didn't end there. His story is about turning that small bakery into a massive chocolate business worth billions of dollars. Get ready to hear an amazing story as we explore the life of Michele Ferrero. From his humble beginnings in the bakery to the incredible success of Nutella and beyond, Michele's tale is one of never giving up, thinking outside the box, and working hard. So come along as we uncover how he built a $35 billion empire from scratch. Starting with just a dream. Early life of Michele Ferrero. Michele Ferrero was born on April 26, 1925, in a small town named Alba, Italy. This town sits in the north of Italy, in a region called Piedmont. Alba was known for its cobblestone streets and the warm, inviting aroma of bakeries. One such bakery was Pasticceria Ferrero, owned by Michele's father, Pietro Ferrero. Michele's earliest memories were of his dad making dough, mixing ingredients, and the excitement of waiting for something delicious to come out of the oven. Pietro wasn't just a great baker. He was also a kind and caring father. He spent a lot of time teaching Michele the secrets of the bakery. Michele learned how to measure ingredients perfectly and how to shape delicate pastries. They were a team, working together and filling the bakery with laughter and the promise of yummy treats. Sadly, when Michele was about 14 years old, his dad Pietro passed away. This was a very sad time for Michele. He not only lost his dad, but he also worried about the future of the bakery, a place filled with happy memories. Even though he was sad, Michele remembered his dad's love for baking. He knew that keeping the bakery open was a way to honor his dad and their shared love of making delicious things. It was a big challenge for a young boy, but Michele was determined to succeed and keep his dad's bakery alive. Taking charge. Losing his father at such a young age was a huge blow for Michele. He knew he had to keep the bakery alive, not just for the business, but to honor his father's legacy and all the happy memories they shared. Michele remembered everything his father had taught him. The careful measuring, the gentle kneading, the secret tricks for perfect pastries. He spent long hours in the bakery, practicing his skills and putting his heart into every loaf of bread and every sweet treat. But Michele wasn't just copying his father. He also had a creative side, like Pietro. He experimented with new flavors and ingredients. He tried adding different spices to his breads, creating unique fillings for his pastries, and always looking for ways to make his treats even more delicious. Michele was growing up fast. He was becoming a skilled baker in his own right. He was taking charge, not just of the bakery, but also of his own future. He was determined to honor his father's memory and turn the bakery into something even more special. The birth of Nutella. In 1963, Michele made Super Crema, a creamy hazelnut spread. It was special because it solved a problem. There wasn't enough chocolate during World War II. Since there were lots of hazelnuts in Italy, Michele used them instead of chocolate. He mixed them with a bit of chocolate and other stuff to make a yummy and cheap spread. People loved it because it tasted like chocolate, when real chocolate was hard to find. Changing to Nutella. Also, 1963. Michele didn't stop improving, even when Super Crema became popular. He wanted to make an even smoother spread that families everywhere could enjoy. In the same year, 1963, Michele changed the recipe. He added more palm oil to make it easier to spread. He also gave it a new name, Nutella, mixing nut, from hazelnut, with Ella, which adds a touch of positivity. In 1968, 4 years after Nutella's launch, Michele introduced a revolutionary concept, Kinder Chocolate. This wasn't your average chocolate bar. Designed specifically for children, Kinder Chocolate was smaller and milkier than traditional bars, making it perfectly sized and suited for younger palates. But Michele didn't just care about how good the chocolate tasted. He understood how important it was for kids to play and use their imagination. That's why every Kinder Chocolate bar had a little toy surprise hidden inside. This mix of yummy chocolate and a fun surprise was a big hit with both kids and parents, because it made eating chocolate even more exciting and enjoyable. The success of Kinder Chocolate was just the beginning. Michele, along with his team, continued to develop new Kinder products that catered to children's preferences and nutritional needs. Kinder grew offering a variety of treats, each with a unique combination of deliciousness and playfulness. Kinder Surprise. This iconic egg-shaped chocolate treat with a surprise toy inside became very popular all around the world. People loved the mix of creamy chocolate, a hidden toy, and the thrill of finding out what was inside. Kinder Surprise became really famous everywhere because of this. Kinder Bueno. This chocolate bar had a crispy wafer in the middle and a creamy hazelnut filling. It was perfect for older kids who wanted a tasty treat. Kinder Joy. Expanding from the popularity of Kinder Surprise, Kinder Joy had a special feature. It had a separate part for a toy, along with a tasty milky treat that you could eat with a spoon. It perfect for younger children. Ferrero Rocher. The popularity of Kinder chocolate showed that Michel Ferrero was great at making new and tasty treats, but he had another idea. He wanted to make a special chocolate just for grown-ups, something fancier than the usual chocolate. In 1982, Michel introduced Ferrero Rocher. It wasn't like regular chocolate. Ferrero Rocher had a special mix of flavors and textures, and it came in a fancy gold wrapper. People all over the world loved this new chocolate for adults. The name Ferrero Rocher has a special meaning. Michel Ferrero got the idea from a cave in France called Rocher de Massabielle. Rocher means rock in French. Though it might not be obvious at first, it could be a hint to the crunchy hazelnut hidden inside the chocolate. This hidden story adds something interesting to the Ferrero Rocher chocolate. What makes it great? A multi-textured delight. Ferrero Rocher offers a delightful contrast of textures in every bite. It starts with a creamy hazelnut praline layer made from finely ground hazelnuts and a bit of sweetness, giving it a rich taste. Then, there's a thin wafer shell that gives a nice crunch. After that, there's smooth milk chocolate all around. Finally, there's a whole crunchy hazelnut in the middle, adding even more texture and flavor. Fancy look. The gold wrapper on Ferrero Rocher chocolates isn't just there to keep them fresh. It's also there to make them look fancy. The shiny gold makes them seem luxurious and special, like they're not just ordinary chocolates. When you take off the wrapper, it feels like you're about to have something really good. The gold wrapper makes each Ferrero Rocher feel like a special treat that you're excited to eat. These elements, combined with Ferrero's commitment to high-quality ingredients, have made Ferrero Rocher a beloved treat enjoyed in over 140 countries. It continues to solidify Ferrero's position as a global leader in the world of chocolates. A legacy of sweet success, a multi-billion-dollar empire built on chocolate dreams. In 1983, he established the Ferrero Foundation, which focuses on social welfare projects, particularly those supporting children and education initiatives. He also valued his employees, fostering a strong company culture that emphasized teamwork and innovation. Today, Ferrero employs over 35,000 people worldwide, a testament to the company's global reach and commitment to its workforce. But it was Michel Ferrero, the mastermind behind it all, whose vision and unwavering dedication to quality and delightful experiences transformed his father's local bakery into a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. With a current estimated worth exceeding $35 billion, the Ferrero Group stands as a delicious symbol of Michel's enduring legacy. Michel Ferrero passed away in 2015 at the age of 89. However, his legacy lives on through the Ferrero Group, a company that continues to innovate and delight chocolate lovers worldwide. He'll always be remembered as a great leader who changed the chocolate world. Michel Ferrero's life teaches us a valuable lesson. Never underestimate the power of determination and passion. Despite facing the loss of his father at a young age, Michel turned his family bakery into a global chocolate empire. Even though Michel is no longer with us, his legacy lives on through Ferrero's continued success and commitment to excellence. His story reminds us that with dedication and a vision, we can turn our dreams into reality. Thanks for watching our video on giant success stories. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories.